Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
Kyline.
What?
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports.
Why do you know? Why do you know him?
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Okay.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Councilor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Let's hope.
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
Nice.
So quickly.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly.
Kind of, yeah.
We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
Sure.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood,
Nice.
sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment?
Of course.
A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Uh-huh.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't
Right.
important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Sure. Any other messages? You. Oof. How many priority missions do I have? Only one. Perseus fail. Quarian fleet. Okay. How's this looking? I have the minimum. The minimum. Nice. Nice. This is getting better because of my help. Yeah. Zeus Hope colonists. Okay. Second fleet. Dude, this ship is gorgeous. 5? That's how much it helps? 5? Fast fighter squad, yeah. Okay, Solarians are helping Solarian 3rd Fleet. That's good. Turian 6th Fleet, Turian 7th Fleet. Okay. Okay. Looking good.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he
Commander,
deserved.
I've got a lead on something interesting.
Absolutely.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side.
Okay.
We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Hopefully.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications.
Okay.
I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
We'll
There's no
look
way to
into
be
it.
certain, but I've got a definite possibility.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time,
Great.
Commander.
Ooh. Hey, you met some friends. That's good. Still an interview your cabin. Okay. We at the bar. I've met her. And another new article on Cerberus. Okay. Duralesh Mole, Adrian Victus. Korlak in New York. Okay. Who's Korlak? Sorry? Ranking hierarchy. Officials. Din Korlak. Okay. Okay. Kai Lang's dossier. Citadel Shoreleaf. Normandy to dry dock on the Citadel from she's okay. It's a lot of stuff. I got some experience from reading the things. The thingy things.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
Heidi.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Okay.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
She doesn't get
That
humor.
was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating.
Oh.
The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
Oh,
You're
you're
worried
thinking,
about dying?
You're thinking of death.
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations.
I don't think that's
My
the
purpose
case.
is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
That's amazing.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again.
That's amazing,
Thank
bro.
you.
I love it. I love it. Nice.
Are you and Caden okay? The last time he saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed him of the situation. He is taking it well.
Good.
Hello, Shepard.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kick
the
their
evil
asses.
part is kind of
and
key.
Caden's back. He even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
Come
Go
on.
easy on Caden. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review. Commander.
Okay, we're done here, I guess. Want to see how the team's doing.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Sure.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Oh?
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Hey.
Commander?
We're not flirting right now. I appreciate the offer, but we're not flirting right now. Or rather, we're not going to flirt, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see how Cortez is doing.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial.
Dude,
I feel better.
absolutely.
Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
What are these morons doing back here? Hey assholes! What are you doing? Vega! James Vega!
Hey, Commander. I know parts of the chunker reminded
No,
me
you
of the
wanted
desert
to
back
talk.
home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything. Ready when you are.
No,
Ready when
you
you are.
wanted to talk to me. I'm here. Let's talk. Okay, he doesn't want to talk, I guess. He doesn't want to talk.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
What are you thinking about?
Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Sure.
Call me up when you're ready for that interview, Commander. Do we need to talk, Commander?
No.
Not right now, Allers.
So
Let me know
I
when
need
we
to
do.
go to my cabin and start calling people up. That works. I mean, at least we're scheduling. This is where Javik is, right? I believe. How we doing?
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before.
Okay.
I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Yeah, that was Miranda.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
Grant.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished. The weak
Yeah, but
perished.
that's also
The
problematic.
governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
It's not about anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
Holy shit,
so
dude.
conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
I don't approve of your beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
This game has such good writing.
We win this and we'll both be set free.
Fuck.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy.
Sure.
In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve.
That's
Your
brutal.
politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
Eesh.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime.
Have you not?
When it is not infested with traitors. I have heard about the Kaileng human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy I would enjoy killing most. Yes?
Nothing else, I guess. I love him. He's so fascinating. Is there really nothing down there? Am I gonna have a member of the team stay here at some point? I guess not. Is my hamster here? Hammy! No. Is he coming around? No, pick up. Pick him up. This camera, dude. Where is he? Squeak. Hammy. Space hamster. Hammy. Pete, where's the other guy? Hey,
Thanks,
dude.
Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
Nice.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Damn hot in here. Hey, didn't Adams say that all in Normandy is Edie?
Stop it.
Kenneth, stop right there.
Yeah.
Just didn't tell Joker. He'll get jealous.
Gross.
Kenneth is still installing the thermal conduit down in the crawl space. We'll have a report later.
Good. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, Garrus.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Caden didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight too.
Yeah, except she was a racist. She wouldn't have
Good to
cooperated
have
with
Caden
people.
back. We can always use a friendly gun. Good to have Caden
Okay.
back. We can
Where
always
is
use a
Caden, by the
friendly
way?
gun.
Where's he staying? Don't know. No one's staying here. This is the general crew quarters. That is what this place is called, right? Crew quarters, yes. This is Caden's room. Hey, Caden.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Thinking of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed.
Tell me what happened.
Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior.
Okay.
They were headed out there on a shuttle
What's
the
BC?
day of the attack. He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. That's all we know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
Yeah.
I feel for you, Caden. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. And empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind. Haunting me.
I get that. I do.
And my students. Well, wherever they are. I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know,
I'm sure they are.
When this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll
You're
take
so
her.
depressed, dude.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, man.
Good to have you back, Caden.
Yeah. Are you doing okay? Doesn't seem like you're doing okay.
Hey, I bumped into Edie in the hall. Scared the shit out of me. You could have warned me. She looks good, though.
Hey.
Getting settled?
Not much to unpack. Left Earth in a hurry. Just the clothes on my back and a few things I've picked up on the Citadel. Kinda like it. Living lean.
Sure.
Cerberus didn't cut corners rebuilding this place. There's a whole lot of credits in here. Can't wait to get back out there. Can't wait to get back out there.
We've exhausted our conversation potential. No conversations going on here that I can... No, okay. Yeah, Chuck wanted to...
May I speak with you, Commander?
Yes, you may. I'm just investigating some things. Eh. Hi.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
Go ahead.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment.
Okay.
In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
Okay.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me.
Ah, okay.
But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
Sure.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Yep.
With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Good.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Okay. Oh. Tech-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Email from Dr. Locked Admiral Hackett. Secret almost from right now when the ship's okay. Counselors. Mess with the traffic reports. Imperialists left the rest of the yeah. We did romanticize the Protheans, absolutely. Hey, Liara.
Busy? I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Sure.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan.
Holy shit.
I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Yeah.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it.
They're sweet.
I don't know if I could do this without you.
They're sweet. They're cute. Oh, that was almost a headbutt.
I'll see you soon, Shepard. Ready for the next mission?
Warp.
Ready for the next mission?
Do I want warp? Maybe I do want warp. I like Slam though. Slam is pretty fucking cool. Let's see about those interviews. Where's Squeak? Do it. Squeak. So cute. Intercom.
Trainer, can you send Diana up?
Right.
She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources.
Yeah.
This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
Ouch.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Dude.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth.
It's fine.
I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya,
That's
Commander.
fine. That's fine. Bye. Look at all those fishies. Look great. A pretty little fishies. Yeah, let's talk with James.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good.
What did you want to discuss?
Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola.
You keep calling me that,
I
and
guess
I don't necessarily like
maybe
it.
I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Go ahead.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Correct.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation.
Okay.
It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again.
Okay.
I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong?
Okay. It's one of those.
We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
Tony!
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed.
Betrayal!
One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship.
That's impressive.
It got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Yep.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well,
Gracias.
I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here.
He didn't say it like that, but I did.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola?
No.
I'm going. Thanks again.
I don't actually like the Lola thing.
Anytime.
I get that he likes to keep things informal. That makes me uncomfortable. Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
Commander.
Now Hackett wants to talk? What's new? What could have happened since the last time? Actually, I think I got some more war assets, didn't I? I did, yeah. Got an update. Yup. There's more stuff. Nice. See? I keep doing it. Keep doing it. Hackett. Oh, Anderson. Not Hackett.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Cool. I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Okay.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Bye, Andy. Did Hackett not want to talk to me? Did I not hear that correctly? Guess I didn't. I thought she said Hackett, but I guess she said Anderson, and I misheard that. Which is fine. I'm still human. I'm only
Commander Shepard.
Commander Shepard. Do I have any new messages? No. Okay. Oh boy. Let's investigate that sorry colony. It's the Masada. It's the Masada
Faster
system.
than light jump successful.
I'm a-going. Wahoo. Masana. That's the planet, right? Lessus. Yep.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Fuck.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Yeah, so it's...
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that.
So these are Samara's
but it doesn't
daughters.
mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful.
These are Samara's
That's why High Command sent in
daughters.
commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Samara's gonna be here.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
You mean
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Okay.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call.
That is very possible.
If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed.
We're gonna find.
Once we give a report to High
Lawrence
Command, they'll
daughters.
stop wasting lives here.
We might. Sorry, not Warren. Samara's daughters. We might even find her. Okay. Look around, look around. Just take a look around. See what you can see. See? It is worth it.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape,
Great.
I wonder.
That was a very fast climb down. Oh, I don't like those sounds.
That sound. There's more than one out there.
Yeah, no, these aren't sounds of Arda Yakshi though.
I hear something.
Stay sharp.
Yeah.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Okay. Found something.
Delay. You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya.
Vanya, really?
Library. Bring some study work. Reela's floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there.
What happens?
And delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communications without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galley. Yeah. No. This place has been overtaken by Reapers. To our staff and students, attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that the wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download short lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Galley or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Superintendent Jethra. Uh-huh. They do wake up early. Yeah, this is a... What's happening?
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
Yeah.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi?
If they were to convert them, they would be very powerful.
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Yeah, we still haven't determined whether there are survivors. We're still looking around. Okay, I've looked around. Next room. Okay, not through here. No, nothing to interact with? Okay. Anything interesting in these screens? On these screens? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
I assumed.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard.
Two of her
You are
daughters
a
should be
most
here.
welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this
Hopefully
place by the time I arrived.
we're not gonna kill them.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
Good to know.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Sure.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them.
So heavy.
We're out of time.
Are we gonna see
We'll meet again. I will draw these
Asari
creatures
husks?
Wait! Let's go.
That's gonna be bad.
My name is Tashia Pori. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Wishra. Asked her to go to the
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned.
Yep. Can't get away from it forever. Oh, somebody's gonna show up. Yeah. Okay. Is there stuff to pick up here?
A new enemy.
Banshee. Great. Just great. That is very bad. Are Banshees specifically Ardat Yakshi? I actually want to know. Ugh.
The Reaper called Banshees are the corrupted Asari often found leading a Reaper strike force.
Okay. That was a small force. Or was it? No. It wasn't a small force. Warp. Please.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
I know, dude. Exactly what they've done to everyone else. You are not exempt. In fact, it seems like it'd be even more desirable, right?
Mother, you came. As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Valer, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting
This,
us.
exactly.
They're turning us into those monsters. Please,
Oh boy.
you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valer speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Okay. That's sweet.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
Yeah, that was the
We'll try, but
sorry
we can't leave this place
commandos.
standing, Falair.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone. Falair? I'm sorry.
I really like this sorry. I haven't really.
Falair!
What did she do? What is she doing?
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Dude, that is impressive.
We'll meet you there.
Couple of badasses.
Please be swift.
Anything to pick up here?
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Sure, beautiful, but it's still a monastery.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors.
Okay. Nobody has that overload. Fuck. Who's giving them barrier? Who's giving them barrier? Is there a barrier generator here? Uh-huh. Disciple. Sure, it's a submachine gun, imagine. Ooh, medical station. Some extra experience, I see. Yeah, I know I can go down, but I ain't gonna. As you can imagine. Yeah, give me that. Jethro, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Giannis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Giannis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Giannis matures, she won't be among them. Matriarch Gele. Jethro, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner to come to the monastery. She said she had trouble. Convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora's permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Matriarch Gale. She's so nice. She's like concerned because if they come here, they don't come here of their own will, then it just doesn't work. Where are they? Yeah. Warp that fucker. Nice. Was that it? No, it was not. It was. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Singularity. None. Are we looking at more? Okay. Pull. Warp. And nice. Look at that. Gorgeous. Well run out eventually, right? Okay, that's the Great Hall is that way. Good. But we're not quite going there yet. Did I get the slam ability from Javik? I'm not entirely sure. It might have been it. Oh boy. Okay.
Another dead commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the Adat Yokshi.
By rid themselves, you mean kill.
Yeah.
My people would never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition?
Dude, it's... ah, fuck. I can't imagine how hurt she is. We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. Is really helping them? I'm scared that she might be. There's another medical station here. Oh boy. Oh boy.
We found our bomb.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Oh,
Rila's not
she...
one of them yet. She can't be.
I think she's gonna turn.
Wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
She's gonna turn. Is she indoctrinated? She's cold. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Can we set off that bomb?
Oh boy. This is all very dark.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
Of course, of course, of course, of course.
Later.
Warp that shit, please.
We're clear.
For now. Let's get back to that bomb.
They're very noisy. But it... Okay, it's gonna be an Arda Yakshi Banshee. Is that a problem? I imagine it is.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
She had the detonator, okay.
Move!
Samara.
No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila!
Fuck. we trust? Okay, she just. Oh fuck! She doesn't have the detonator with her. Oh, does she? She does. We shouldn't have trusted her with that, though. We need to leave. Leave. Look, Blair. Nobody wants this. Do it. Press the thing. Press the thing.
I'm not your slaves.
Shit.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Okay. There was no other way.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falair, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
Samara.
What are you doing?
Samara.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
Samara.
By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falair.
Mother, no!
Fuck.
My daughter.
Oh no, that's even
you
worse.
Were all so... Let go.
It's so dark.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
It's so dark.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falair?
Don't kill yourself, please.
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
Stay with her.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
Holy shit.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
Oh, fuck.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers.
Okay.
I'll speak with Falair, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Good. Good. So dark.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander.
So dark, so heavy.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
Lost a
May
bit of
the
text.
Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the Monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command.
Okay.
They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Thanks.